Good morning to you all. Welcome into HSN, everyone. I'm so grateful that you've tuned in. My name is Leslie, and we've got a great hour of bedding, steals, and deals. That means I want you to take inventory of your linen closet, maybe the closet in your bathroom. What are you missing? What are you needing? Stay with us this hour. I've got fantastic deals on some items that you may have eyed before. Maybe you didn't get them the first time, but now they're at this phenomenal, very irresistible price. We've got you covered, so stay with us. We're getting started with something that is so incredibly useful. You really never have enough, especially as we head into that time of year where you do have friends and family coming over and you don't know who's gonna show up. You need extra blankets and pillows as well, but we're gonna focus on a blanket. Take a look at what we've got for you here because it's one of my favorites. And by the way, my guest Ellen Bunner, it's one of her favorites as well, and she sells a lot of blankets. This is 100% cotton. It's this beautiful look that really works in a multitude of homes and decor. We've got great colors for you, but the best thing is that it's a 4.4-star customer pick that's over 60% off. This is a $30 savings today. Here are your colors in this beautiful variegated striped blanket. We've got it available for you in the lavender, that soothing spa jade color, the blue, the platinum, which is one of my favorites, and then the taupe is really beautiful as well. If you love the blue, final 60 remaining, but it is a customer pick. And let's bring out our guest. Ellen Bunner is our brand ambassador for our Bedding Basics brand. It's HSN exclusive concierge collection. Of course, she's been in the industry for so long. When you said, Les, this is one of my favorite blankets, I think you present a lot of blankets. And we're all shopping as we speak right now.
I love this blanket, and every time I see it, I want to buy another one because there's not a bad color in the bunch. This is not only 100% cotton, but it's also yarn dyed. So that means this isn't printed on. It's actually woven in the pattern. Beautiful. This one that you're looking at on top is the taupe. Yeah. It's so pretty and light.
It's the platinum, correct?
Is it? Let's see.
Because the taupe was more of a brown.
Yes, you're right. It is the platinum. This is the platinum. It's like a soft gray, but it's that gray beige.
It's one of my favorites.
It confuses me a little bit. So love this one. Remember platinum.
Yep.
Blue, this is the other one I absolutely love.
I do too.
Isn't that gorgeous? It's like a chambray.
And it's very, you know, it'll work with a multitude of decor, whether it's Americana, whether you've got cottage, whether you've got, you know,
coastal. When we first debuted this, it was in a beaches show, and beautiful. And you can see too, especially on the blue, there's actually pattern that runs through the entire blanket. It's not just the stripe. Do you see how there's that little bit of that herringbone design that runs through it as well? So there's your blue.
Love the blue.
I love that too.
I know, I might get one for Liam's room.
This is a lavender.
Isn't that pretty?
So pretty, and it's like it's almost like an orchid where it's a little bit of pink into it as well. There is your taupe. So there you can see the difference. The platinum that's on top. The taupe is more of that beach sand color. It's just gorgeous. And these are the perfect weight and softness. They feel so amazing, so expensive. They look and feel so expensive.
And that's the thing too, because if you went to buy a blanket like this with this design on it, I mean, how much more would you pay at one of the bedding stores?
You know where you'd look, Leslie? You'd look in those catalogs that you get in the mail, where they sell yarn-dyed cotton blankets. I mean, this is something that is expensive. It's one of those high-end details. And a cotton blanket is something every bedroom and every bed needs.
Yes.
Because there's a time of year that you just want a cotton blanket. Like, that's what I have on my bed right now, like just by itself, and then you layer with it as the weather.
This is almost embarrassing, but you know, when I bought my house, I didn't have these bedding basics. Like I didn't have enough of them. I had just what I needed. And then when you buy a house that has more than one bedroom, and then when people start coming over, I remember having this angst whenever I knew somebody was coming over because I didn't have enough stuff. I didn't have enough pillows. I didn't have enough blankets. This is when you buy a blanket like this because it's 100% cotton. You know it's a classic. It's a staple. You will own it and treasure it for years. It gets softer and more wonderful with time. But the price point today, this normally is a $49 blanket.
And that is
over 60%
and
off.
That's such a great buy at $49.95 because this is not only 100% cotton yarn dyed. You can see the beautiful design, but when you come in close, this is what I always do. You know, if you go shopping for a cotton blanket, a lot of them you pull and all the threads just separate, right? Because there's barely any cotton in the blanket. This is so tightly woven. I've laundered mine. It doesn't fade. It's got that real like worn in kind of look, like casual look to it. It looks and feels very expensive. It is the perfect weight. And you know how a lot of times you get a blanket and it's kind of stiff for a while until you wash it a few times. If you notice how soft this one already is, I mean, it's just beautifully done, completely boarded all the way around the edge. So great quality. Today is a steal of a deal.
A steal of a deal. And you know what's really nice? It's not just Ellen and I loving this blanket. You at home decided this is a 4.4-star customer pick. You know, out of all of the blankets we sell day in, day out that you already love, this one earned that blue flag on top that says customer pick, which, you know, that matters a lot. And if you're a first-time customer or a first-time shopping with Concierge Collection, that's a big deal because we all have very specific, excuse me, I'll try to say that again, specific taste when it comes to our bedding.
It's
for
true.
Our customer to agree on this.
That really shows the versatility of this. And I just did a little trade out and I put the white pillowcases in front because look at how pretty any of these are with just a white bed, like white sheets. It's very simple. I mentioned I have 3 of these. I have one on my bed and then I have these in my linen closet. They are in my guest room, folded up beautifully on a shelf. It looks so pretty. And then, you know, when you need that extra blanket, or maybe it's a fold out sofa, maybe it's the iBed, it's the easy bed, it's your Castro convertible ottoman, and you just need that blanket on standby. Also, you know, we have these in a full queen size, which is like a big 90 by 90 inch square. They're great for your living room sofa.
Quick little update, 30 left in the blue. This is getting very limited. And Paul, can you update me on the sizes? Because I think we have, so king and what is it? And queen only? And full queen, okay. So full queen and king really are the only sizes we have.
Yeah, so
in the platinum, full queen only. So this is the platinum and that's that taupey color that's very popular. Same with the taupe, full queen only. Jade, full queen and king. And then in the lavender, full queen and king. So that's what we're down to. And you know, we take these for granted here at HSN because we sell so many blankets.
Right.
But you know, there's nothing like a wonderful, yummy, cozy cotton blanket. These are the blankets we grew up with. I know that my grandmother and I shared a bed till I was 13. And she had this giant blanket that she actually trimmed in half and then put like a different color satin trim on it just to know that this was mine and that one was hers.
Cute.
I still remember that blanket. So whatever you want to call it, your binky, your whoopee, your blanket, your blankie, whatever it is, you can never have enough of these. And I get it. You know, if it's $49, you think twice about it. When it's $19.95, you run to the phone and you order, especially when it looks like this. And I love every time you inspire us to monogram things.
I was going to say, this is a $19 gift. A wedding, you know, putting initials on the, beautiful gift.
Super cute. Final last call on the blue, everybody. I'm so glad you're getting it because it really is a wonderful choice and it's a customer pick. Check out our charge card as well because if you sign up and get approved for the HSN credit card, well, you get $10 off with your new card on your first purchase upon approval. So you'd be able to bring this home for $9.95 plus your shipping. Wow. I mean, it would be crazy. So make sure you ask about that credit card. If you don't have one already, it's a wonderful way to become part of our HSN family. Back to the blankie there, that's 505-231. I told you, this is bedding, steals, and deals. And wait till you see what we've got coming up next because we've got the creme de la creme, you know, top of the line, what you want when it comes to towels, you want Turkish cotton. This set is a huge set and it's also a customer pick. In fact, 667 reviews, over 465 star. Here's the thing, you've all been shopping. We've down to the final 2 gorgeous colors and it really is a nice color choice because if you love full, luscious, rich color, we got a color for you. This one's called Garnet. And then if you love the lighter shades, the softer shades, we've got the yellow, which is a beautiful buttercup yellow. 512860 is your item number. This is not a typo. This is 13 pieces for $49.95 of Turkish cotton, big customer pick.
Right, Turkish cotton, the finest cotton you can buy in a towel. And these are not all washcloths you're getting in this set. Look at this.
I know.
Oh my gosh, you're getting 4 oversized bath towels, 4 hand towels, 4 washcloths. We're even throwing in a bath mat.
I know.
Oh
you get the full set. And you always need fresh, fluffy, thirsty towels.
You do,
and
that's the key word, thirsty.
Yep.
Because these are so soft, so fluffy, so absorbent. And you know what? You mentioned the huge customer pick rating on these.
Yep.
I've been in bedding here at HSN for over 16 years. The hardest products to get customer pick ratings towels and pillows.
I believe it.
You know, towels are very personal. I always say it's the workhorse linen. It's the most intimate linen that you own. It gets lots of use, lots of laundry time. You want to invest in the best. And I bought Turkish cotton towels about 3 years ago. It's the best towel I have ever owned. And you might not think there's a difference. There's a huge difference.
Was this our most recent Today's Special?
This was because right before it.
Because I bought it.
Yes.
I bought it, and I bought them in white for Liam, and I bought them in the gray or the slate color for me. I love them.
I love
because
mine
sometimes
too.
you'll see a towel that looks good on the shelf, and then you try to dry yourself with it, and you're like, it's not even absorbing water. Like, what kind of fabric is this? What is this? This is not going to be that towel. You're going to get the full fluff, the softness of the towel, but you're going to get that unbelievable absorbency, and that's why Turkish cotton is the premium in the world.
It really is. It's a long staple fiber cotton, much like Egyptian cotton, and you get these beautiful softness and absorbency. I mean, look how fluffy these are, and I can tell you when you get these home and launder them, they're gonna fluff even more. But what we love about Turkish is the way that it absorbs, but the way that it dries. These towels are quick drying. So if you've ever owned a towel and you go to grab it the next day and it's still wet, right? Oh gosh, there's nothing worse. These are ring spun cotton too. So that means it's softer against your skin. It's also more durable. You'll love the durability. I mentioned I've had mine for over 3 years. This Turkish cotton towel set, still going strong. You will notice the softness. You will really notice the absorbency. And you'll notice the weight and size. And I have to say, these are 17 pounds a dozen. That's kind of how you gauge the quality of a towel. So that's like a high-end department store quality. They're not too heavy. They're not too light. They're 30 by 56 inches. So the standard's 27 by 52. So you can see they're longer and they're wider than your standard towel, looped on both sides and beautifully finished around the edges. And that's one thing I noticed with mine. I've had a lot of towels that you launder them a few times and then this decorative border kind of looks like a belt, right?
It starts shrinking and then you get like a ruffle on the end of your towel.
Exactly. I've had mine for over 3 years and that has not happened. So, I mean, just in that alone, but 4 of these, 4 of your oversized hand towels, 4 beautiful washcloths, and then the bath mat, which let me grab that because did you know it's even Turkish cotton as well?
Is this coming out to, Paul, because I'm terrible with math and I didn't do it, is this like $4 a piece or $3 and change a piece? I mean, think about this, because when you go to the bedding stores, you will pay for like a 2-pack a price like this, if you're lucky.
Exactly.
And you don't even know. This is a customer pick. So other customers went before you, took the chance, ordered it, and love these towels. Final 800 of these. If you want the garnet, it is the most limited, but the most popular this hour is the yellow. So I think we will sell out of the yellow first. And I was right. Oh my gosh, because I'm terrible at math. $3.84 each for Turkish cotton. And remember, when you're choosing towels, they always say Turkish cotton is the way to go. When you're choosing bedding and linens, they say Egyptian cotton is the way to go.
Exactly. And again, it's about the moisture retention because Egyptian actually holds the moisture a lot more than Turkish. So that's why you want to go Turkish for your towels. I mean, just this alone, you know, when I was preparing, when we did this as a Today's Special, one of the catalogs that I frequently shop, they were selling one bath towel for $25 on sale. So, I mean, you're really getting such a great buy today. Even if you just want to try a new color, I happen to think if you've always wanted like a garnet towel for the holidays, I mean, come on.
Come on. And you're getting so much. And that's the thing. It's the most used linen that we have. It is the workhorse, as Ellen said at the top of the presentation. You know, so if you're going to stock up on anything and you want to get it at a value, this is it. The yellow's the most popular. A couple of things I want to point out to you too. You can also add an additional 2-pack of the bath towels. Right now, the additional 2-pack is $19.95. So if you want to get the 2-pack, that's $9.98 on a credit card. That is also 60% off.
Well, and I think we have more color choices in that 2-pack too. So even if you want to layer in color with what you have, you always need bath towels, right?
You also get a mat included in this set, but if you want to add an additional, they're like $6.95 for those as well. We have those available for you. So if you want to add an additional bath mat or an additional 2-pack of the bath towels, make sure you ask about them, because because the value here is exceptional. And I dare you to go and try to price compare. These got the stamp of approval from the HSN customer as well.
Huge difference. And you know what? If it's not your bath, go check out your guest bathroom, because you know the company's coming for Thanksgiving in a couple months. You want to have great towels for your guests.
Of course. Now, let's show you the bath mat as well. Remember, you get one included in your set today, whether you choose the garnet or the yellow. But we have more choices in the bath mat, and you must get this. You know why? It's the lowest price ever. $6.95. That's over 65%
You know,
off.
and what I love about these is they're Turkish, so they're really absorbent, and they're not lined, so they're easy to launder. They're like a hotel quality bath mat.
And I like to have a fresh towel, you know, a fresh mat all the time,
and look at all the colors.
Look at all the colors, $6.95. So today's the day to stock up. Yeah, 514225 is your 100% Turkish cotton bath mat. We've got those available for you on a great clearance price. The 2-pack of additional towels, if you want to pick up an extra 2 of the 30 by 56 bath towel, those are over 60% off as well. They're just $10 additional on your credit card. You might want to add that to your purchase. I have 6 colors left. 514224 is your item number. I have gray, I have garnet, there's the yellow that you chose today, the sage, the light blue, the lilac, and gray leopard. 514224 is your item number. Another thing I wanted to point out too is it is a clearance event. And so I think, Paul, is it that you spend $75 on any of your clearance items and you're gonna be in free shipping and handling as well. And that's really easy to get to, especially in a bedding hour when you're stocking up and really just focusing on your linen closet. Spend $75, free shipping and handling for all of your clearance items, okay? So we got tons of stuff we still wanna show you, but if you want these towels, 2 gorgeous colors, that rich royal garnet, and then we also have that sunshine in your bathroom, that yellow.
Makes me happy,
It makes me happy. It's like gold in your bathroom.
Yeah.
Make sure you ask about them. This is very limited with now fewer than 600 available. We're gonna take a quick little moment, everybody. Ellen, we'll see you back at 3 p.m. Thank you for joining me. Highgate Manor is coming up next. Stay with us.
The ante on Monday and watch the Monday Night Show. Get great tips on all your favorite products and hot deals on new ones. Tonight we have
an extra hour dedicated to 40 years of American dreams and the game-winning strategy to a great tailgating party with new products from our dreamers. Plus celebrate big for Wolfgang Puck's 19-year anniversary with special pricing and free shipping. Join us tonight for our special 6 p.m. show.
It's HSN's biggest and best Labor Day sale ever. Enjoy 9 days of special pricing on some of your favorite brands like Curtis Stone, Minnetonka, and Origami. And don't miss these exclusive offers. Free shipping on fashion and accessories when you spend $99 or more. Plus, get an additional 50% off hundreds of items on hsn.com. Get great deals all week long with special buys every day. HSN's Labor Day sale, now through September 5th, only on HSN.
So good to see you this Monday morning. Welcome into HSN. I'm Leslie. This is Bedding Steals and Deals, and you know, I know one of your favorite brands at HSN is Highgate Manor. Highgate Manor is HSN exclusive when it comes to bedding and all these beautiful linens. It is our creme de la creme, our top of the line, when only the finest things in life will do for you and your family. This is the line you check out first. We're starting off with something that's really amazing, and it's this gorgeous, beautiful sheet set. The detail you will see on this Easy Care set, because it is 60% cotton, 40% poly, is cruel. And if you are an embroiderer, if you know about that time-consuming, really beautiful, ornate detailing of crewel, you will know that this is incredibly time-consuming. It is ornate, it is beautiful. In this sheet set, we're taking $40 off today. We've got beautiful colors, and to tell us all about it is our Highgate Manor brand expert, and her name is Tanya Christensen. This is just gorgeous because to me, and I always associate everything with food, that might be a problem.
I do too.
But it reminded me of the piping on a beautiful wedding cake.
Yes.
So pretty.
I was thinking of those fancy little cupcakes that I just love so much. But yes, it is so beautiful and so delicate and just so feminine. You don't see it a lot of times out there in the marketplace. You'll never find it in comforters and in bedding. The main reason is because it's so time consuming to do. It's a very expensive, intricate detail to add to a set of sheets. But Highgate Manor has done that. We're giving you this beautiful
so pretty
sheet set, and you get, of course, the fitted and the flat and the 2 pillowcases. The pillowcases on the front and on the back, all along the cuff and the hem, and of course the top portion of the flat sheet have that gorgeous crewel embroidery.
So
now,
pretty.
crewel has been around for centuries.
Yes.
It's been around for a long time, and when you see it, now that you're looking at it, you're probably thinking, yes, I know what crewel is. It's 3-dimensional. They'll actually take one long piece of material, of fabric.
Yeah,
and
or
then,
ribbon or, yeah.
Yes, of ribbon or something like that, and make this design. So it's very 3-dimensional. It's all sewn on the top. So it's like when you have a painting or you know, any type of drawing, and an artist will take their paintbrush yet never lift their hand. It just makes it extra special. So that's what they've done, that one piece of ribbon, and then they just made that really intricate design.
It's gorgeous.
Now, believe it or not, these are machine wash and dry.
Yeah.
For
you don't
something
have to
that's-
worry. I know.
You don't have to worry.
So let's do colors
Yes.
real quickly, because this is very popular, and Tanya made a very good point. You know, we present a lot of beautiful bedding here at HSN, but you never really see crewel. And so it's so beautiful. Let's do colors. Order quickly. This is just $29 on a credit card payment to go ahead and get it home on Flex. 529015 is the item number.
We'll start at the end, and this is what we're calling our beige.
Yes.
Or is it the taupe?
Correct.
Yeah, the beige.
This is beige.
And it has the look of that of driftwood, or just a really a wonderful coffee with lots of cream in it. It's
yes.
very soothing and calm. Next to that, we have a gorgeous, vibrant white.
Think of that for wedding gifts, wedding trousseau. I mean, right? Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, it's just lovely and gorgeous, and you're right about that. Moving next door, then we have that beautiful light sage, which is very tranquil and just serene. Just a wonderful green color. And then we have the light blue, and they all, if you love to make your bed, kind of like we do here at HSN, and you like to layer your sheets, you can't go wrong with the white with any of them, or maybe that beige with the blue, or the green with the blue. I mean, they look so beautiful together.
It's so refreshing to show something so different and so unique and so special. You know, I'm very proud to work at HSN, and I joke because my son Liam's like, Mama, why do you always buy everything at HSN? And I'm like, why not? We have things, remember, it's like our buyers are curators for you, and they go out and they seek these beautiful pieces in the marketplace, and it's one store. You're not going from store to store to store to find these really cool one-of-a-kind pieces, and that's what you're getting here today. When was the last time you saw bedding or a sheet set with crewel on it? And if you did, you walked into a boutique and you paid so much more than what we're offering today. I mean, this is so special.
It is extraordinary, it is special, and it is Highgate Manor at its finest. I never, before I was just so fortunate to be able to be a member of the HSN family, and definitely when Highgate Manor came along, I've never had the opportunity to sleep under 600 thread count sheets, because where I used to shop didn't even sell 600 thread count sheets.
Right.
So I could only look in the window of those stores, much less 600 thread count and crewel. And what I love about this is the fact that it's a nice blend. So it's that 60-40 blend. You have 60% cotton in this, and we all love the way cotton feels on our skin.
I will love it to the day I die. But this blend is so smart, right,
This
Tanya?
blend is so smart. So the majority of it is, of course, cotton. So we've got 60% of that wonderful feel and that density that we love about cotton. What they've done is they've mixed in 40% of the polyester, the Easy Care, so that it just makes it smarter, right? So that we can wash them with ease. Machine wash, machine dry, no problem.
They're not as prone to wrinkling. You know, they come out of the laundry or the dryer looking a little better than just your regular 100% cotton.
And they dry faster.
And they dry faster.
Yes.
Now, we're getting limited on certain sizes. Remember, here at HSN, it doesn't matter what size you choose, whether you're picking up the full queen, king, or Cal King, we charge one price for all the sizes. We don't punish you for having a bigger bed, but the Cal King is now getting limited. So if that's the choice you have, or if that's the bed you have at home, please jump in quickly. But really, $1 a day for a couple of months for something that's different, special. I bet your friends don't have it. You know,
no way.
Your room, your bed will be your oasis, your standout that nobody else has.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
No one will, definitely no one will have crewel sheets. I had never heard of crewel sheets before. I didn't know it was even an option. I didn't even own a piece of crewel before this particular set of sheets.
Right.
And they're hard to find. Like I said, if you see crewel out there, you'll see it in a handbag, maybe a purse, maybe even a picture frame. It's very decorative. But on the entire hem of the sheets and also on the cuff of the pillowcases, that's 4 inches on the front and also on the back. So they put it all the way around. I don't want you to think it's just on, and that's what, you know, maybe a lot of other places would have chimped a little bit and just put it right on the front. But they've done it all the way around. And again, it's one continual piece. So the workmanship and the artistry that has gone into this is so extraordinary.
And this is, you know, when you think about the 600 threads per square inch, there's 600 threads woven per square inch, you know, you think of this as a performance sheet. So this is not just a pretty sheet. This is not just a sheet that you pull out, you know, when family's coming over or when you have, you know, during holidays. This is a sheet that has a density to it. It's a durability. It's a body
you can
to
feel
it. You know, it's not
can't
that flimsy sheet that, you know, breaks and starts separating
And
the
then
first time
when
you
you go
wash
to
it.
pull them up, you can kind of see the chandelier light coming
beefy.
through.
It's got body.
It definitely has density to it, but really without the weight. And that's where that blend comes in, because if it were the higher the thread count, the heavier the weight, the denser the sheets. And that is wonderful. They just feel so good. Sometimes they can get a little too heavy. So when you mix in and you make it that easy care, it makes it so that they have that feel to them and that wonderful, just good, dreamy feel, that great soft hand to them.
They don't feel dainty, like they don't feel precious. Right. Even though they look precious, they don't feel dainty that, you know, that you can only use it like, you know, your special outfits on church Sunday. You know, you're meant to use this. And, you know, it's so important to surround yourself with beautiful things. I think that's what Highgate Manor is all about. You know, really wonderful, great quality stuff, but things that are really beautiful. Things that you'd see in a French chateau or an Italian, you know, museum. You know, things that are really special, and you know what? You'd be surprised at what it could do for your life when you surround yourself with beautiful things. I'm such a firm believer of just some fresh flowers on a table.
Me too.
Right? I mean, it makes such a difference.
Absolutely. And I think a lot of times I do this. Maybe you don't, but I neglect my room first, because it's always the whole entire house first. Gosh, heaven forbid someone comes over. I want that area to be, you know, very lovely. And then I think about, you know, my guest. I want them to be comfortable, and my children. And I leave myself last, and you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
We work hard, and we should take care of ourselves. So when you go into your bedroom, you want to feel special. And if you thought, I'm like you, I never thought I could, you know, sleep under 600 thread counts, especially with that crewel embroidery. Well, now we can.
Pretty.
On clearance day.
It's so beautiful. And by the way, I don't want you to think that this is scratchy next to your face or next to your skin. You know, it's done in a really beautiful satiny fabric it looks like piping on a wedding cake. I mean, that's when I saw it, it reminded me of, remember those chocolate cupcakes you ate when you were a little girl that had the white piping right across the middle? I don't know. I'm telling you, I think it's a problem.
That's where I thought you were going with that. I was like, I had many of those.
Of course. It came in that 2-pack, and they were so delicious. You know, just like food, it comes in through the eyes. Same thing, you know, your beautiful bed, it's the center of your bedroom. You know, it's the focal point when you walk into that room. When you see something like this, you don't need much else. You know, you don't even need, and I shouldn't say that because I've got a great comforter set coming up later in the hour.
Well, it coordinates.
But yeah, which is cool as well.
Yes.
But you know, when you see something like this is almost like adding jewelry to your outfit right before you walk out the door. It's gorgeous.
And less is more. They always say just remove a piece, right? Put everything on and remove a piece. So you're right. I mean, this is simplicity. We do have a great 9-piece comforter set that's an exact match to this coming up in a little bit. However, if you like to mix and match and change out your bedding, and I do, you could just simply double the sheets up like this because it's just so pretty, or you could just add a simple blanket on that when you wanted to. You know, you kind of mix it up like that.
So a final 4 minutes or 3 minutes left in this presentation. I want to give you the colors once again. That beige color is going to be the first to go. It is the most popular. I don't want you to skim across the white, because the white, think of it, you always need some beautiful white sheets, and white sheets could be boring. This one's never boring. We also have it in that really soft, beautiful sage, and then one of my personal favorites, that blue is so magnificent. Look at it.
It's so cool. Doesn't this bed look cool? Not, you know, hipster cool, but just cool. Like you're gonna, I love to slide in between cool weighted sheets. Yeah. Doesn't that just feel good?
Because you need to have that cool feeling on your skin. I mean, experts will say you will sleep better when you turn down the temperature in your room.
That's when I go to a hotel. I'm like, I'm taking it down. Someone else's. When
someone else's dime.
Someone else's dime. I take it all the way down. I pull those yummy comforters off.
I know.
Oh, I love it. So yeah, same thing.
And look at how gorgeous this looks. There is not a bad choice. The only bad idea would be not to order these today, because, you know, sheets can start looking the same, and you get the same, and you just buy more of it. You know, I've not seen this. I think that maybe in my entire 6 years at HSN, I think one other designer, and that's Kim Isaacson, Clever Carriage. I have not seen Cruel on bedding.
I have never seen
This is the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had never seen it. Now that doesn't, you know, doesn't say much, but I do look around, and I do like to go out and do my comparison shopping, and I like to see what's out there, you know, and a lot of times it'll be just a plain, simple sheet, and sometimes you'll have some lace added to it, or maybe a really fun design. But when you're looking for simplicity in a sheet and a high thread count, and then a little touch of something extra, you know, something that steps it up a little bit, something that makes it very noble and stately and elegant, that's what the Cruel does. So, yes, now is the time, and now's your opportunity to take advantage of it, sure.
And I have to say, too, you know, when you're that person that you don't like a lot of fuss, and you just want it to be simple, but still beautiful and meaningful, this is a sheet set for you, because yes, we have that 9-piece comforter set coming up, which matches perfectly. It's done with the Cruel details as well. This is something that you just, you know, throw the flat sheet on, fold it over, your bed is done. I mean, look at how gorgeous this looks. You don't need much else.
You don't need much else.
No.
You really don't.
No.
I love that you mentioned that. And again, if you are just tuning in right now and you're thinking, oh, I don't know about the care. Again, they're machine wash and dry. So they're very, very easy and very simple to take care of. Treat them no differently than you would any other sheet that you have in your home. And because they are that wonderful easy care blend, they're going to be shrink resistant, which is really important. They're going to be fade resistant. So these beautiful colors that you see are going to stay these colors.
Yeah, it's
wrinkle resistant.
And by the way, anybody that's ever done any type of embroidery is complicated and difficult. If you've done Cruel embroidery, you know, I'm talking to you, you know how difficult it is to do something like this.
I can't imagine.
To just go ahead and literally weave that pattern with one long piece of fabric of your choice. I mean, it's insane. This is over 40% off today. It's basically $1 a day for 2 months to go ahead and own this and get this home. 529015 is your item number. So unique from everything we offer. The bad news is I've got the final 1,000 and change. So the final 1,000 to go around on this great clearance price, Tanya.
And
remember, any size you choose, same price for everybody. So full queen, king, or California king, same price for everybody. Beige is still the most popular, but we still have it in beautiful, pristine white. We've got that sage, which is just breathtaking. And then the blue, I gotta tell you, I don't know, because the blue is icy.
It is.
It's
layer
like,
the blue with the white.
So pretty, like a snow princess room, right?
Yes, yes, dream. You're gonna get a good night's sleep on those. And I was just showing you real fast that they are fully elasticized all the way around.
Right. By the way, I wanted to show you, we've got a half off sale if you want to go ahead and complete the room on the 5-piece window set. With the 5-piece window set and the same detail, you will get the one valance, the 2 panels, and the 2 ties, and you'll see that beautiful Cruel embroidery done on the tiles and on that and on the beautiful valance up there on the corners. It is just magnificent. Great deal, because this was $100, so it was $99.95. We just reduced the price for our Bedding Steals and Deals show, so it's 50% off. Half off sale on this beautiful. We've got it. Do I have all the colors? Because this is the chambray linen. Okay, so this is the chambray. And then we have the natural linen available for you as well. You can machine wash these cold and even tumble dry. 529-244 is your item number on that. Half off sale. And by the way, speaking of half off sale, take a look at these gorgeous throws. Oh my gosh, this is another thing. I started with a great cotton blanket, but do you ever have enough throws? And this one has that wonderful fringe detail edging on the outer edges of it. It's 50 by 60 inches. We've got great colors, but the half off deal, Tanya, I mean, it's not, do I need this? It's how many am I getting?
I know. Can you ever have enough?
Right?
Do we ever? We never have enough. Can we? No, you can never have enough throws. Oh my goodness. Now this one, it's so pretty, and it also coordinates really similar. When we launched the crewel sheets and the beautiful bedding, we brought this around as well because they all the colors really go beautifully together, and it has that wonderful design. But this one is what we're calling the navy, but it's more of a cornflower blue.
Correct.
Don't you think? Really pretty, very soft. Again, easy to take care of because it's 100% acrylic. So that means that you just machine wash, tumble dry, low.
This is so pretty you could wear it.
I have worn my throws before, my Highgate Manor throws. It is that pretty. So this is our gray.
Yes, ma'am.
Which is kind of like a platinum.
Yep.
I know that you like that. That's one of your favorites. Mine too.
Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the beautiful plum. Now for the holiday season when things start getting richer, more luxurious, we choose those richer colors. That's one of the favorites. And then look at this guy here. This is my producer Paul's favorite. This one's called Cocoa. And it really is so pretty. It almost reads a little bit like an olive green a little bit, right?
I think so too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so beautiful. And here's the thing, a lot of times throws can be so plain and so boring and you're always going to use them, but this one looks expensive. This one certainly does not look like a 1995 throw. In fact, you can go ahead and buy this for somebody, and I think it does come with a satin ribbon on it, but you buy it and you present this to somebody with a beautiful, best-selling book or, a glass of wine or a jar of bubble bath, and I mean, it's just gorgeous.
Well, I just had a birthday last Thursday. Or if we were shopping prior, I would have said, yes, I love that idea with a good book.
Right?
A blanket with a book, that's a great gift.
I know.
And not just any blanket, but this beautiful throw. And a lot of times giving a blanket, that's a lot. But a cozy throw, as Leslie was saying, with a nice book, that's an amazing gift. And at this value, it is time to think ahead. I'm always one to not push holidays. I like to enjoy where I am.
Exactly.
However, let's think about it. Someone just put on Facebook, Christmas is like 118 days away. I was like, what?
Doesn't that make you panic just a little bit?
It makes me panic a little bit, but at these prices, my gosh, go ahead and gobble up a couple of them. Yep. When they come to you, they're already packaged beautifully.
And this one
Put
looks
them in your closet.
This one looks of the season too.
Yes,
it looks fall to me. It looks winter. It looks
especially
Christmas.
That
it looks
plum
holiday.
and that cocoa.
Yeah, it's a little more rich in its look. It's really sophisticated. It's got that beautiful floral motif, which is never ever going to go out of style with those beautiful vines and those beautiful leaves there. And then the way the edges were finished, Tanya, isn't that pretty? It's like this wonderful fringe yarn finish.
It's a great little, and what they did is they just simply continued the thread that's already in there that makes the pattern, and then they continued that out, and you have about a 3-inch fringe there, and it's all knotted at the end, so you don't have to worry about the coming unraveled or anything. It's all knotted fringe, very pretty, and it trims both sides of it. So again, it's Highgate Manor. It's an elevated look. We could expect that. If it didn't have the fringe, I would say, what's up, Highgate?
Yeah, right.
Where's the fringe? Because they have
Highgate's known for their details,
they're
right?
They're known for their details.
Punctuation, the way they finish everything.
That's exactly right. They just don't give you a throw. They give you a throw with an exclamation point. And there it is. It's in that beautiful tassel. But then they also keep it familiar so that we can use it all the time. They keep it so that this is something that you can, of course, use and cuddle with. It's not just to admire on the back of a cracked leather chair, although that would be so spectacular, but it's meant to be used. So use it, cuddle up with it, and whenever it has had its time, throw it in the washing machine, and then it's done.
You don't have to worry about it.
That's
you know, my son Liam has a new teacher, and I think teacher gifts, I think just because gifts, I think this is the one you put in the linen closet, and anybody shows up, they've got an extra blanket to cuddle with. You know, I got to spend some time on the couch with my son this weekend, and you just sit there, and you don't think about it, but you're like, oh, it would be so nice to have just a little blanket over my legs or something like that. And we were cuddling toesies, but you know, you throw that over, over. You never have enough of these. And when you see this price, you jump. This is a bedding steals and deals show. So maybe you didn't wake up today saying, oh, I have to buy an extra throw today. But when you see this price, I mean, please keep in mind, this was $39.95.
That's right. And worth every penny of that.
And it looks so much more expensive than that.
That's right. It does. It's just rich. And I wish that you could kind of reach in and kind of touch that so that you could give it a feel, because the feel to it, the way it's been, it is that 100% acrylic blanket that also has that brushed finish to it. So it has a really unique, soft hand. There's nothing scratchy about that. It's just, it says cuddles. It says cuddly. It says, get on the couch. And I too have, I don't know how old's your son? How old's Liam?
He's going to be 8 next week.
Oh, see, mine's 10. So they're close. And my little boy, Cole, says, I'll cuddle with you, Mommy. I'll share my blanket with you. So we have a little throw at the end, which, by the way, it needs to be updated. Now that I'm looking at these, I'm thinking it's not so good. But we could update that. But we're always sharing our blanket too. So that's kind of a way to bring the family closer, having a little throw on the couch. Or, you know, this could be one of those blankets. I've said this many times. If you want to keep just a throw or a little blanket in the back of the car, because my daughter dances on her high school football team. So I'm always there on those metal bleachers every Friday night. So to watch her games, it's nice to have a little throw in the back of the car, and I don't want to stress about it. Not something that I spent a lot of money on.
And it's not an old dirty towel, because
I'm gonna look good at those football games. That's right.
Because I always keep like an old towel in the back of the trunk, you know, and I'm like, why would I do that when this is $19.95? It's gorgeous. You know, everything looks a little more refined. You don't have to break the bank. The smart customer knows to shop at HSN.
Oh, that's true.
Liam, so I'm answering my son's question. Mama, why do you always shop at HSN? But you know, you'd only find these deals here. If I was to go into one of the high-end department stores and see something like this, Tanya, it would never, ever, ever be $19.95.
No, it would not. And it would, you know,
look at even
it wouldn't, and then it doesn't come packaged.
Right.
When it arrives, it's ready. Yeah, it does have that beautiful finish to that. It's a kind of a little hint of fringe, that little raw. Yeah, as you mentioned, it's that raw finish right there, that raw edge.
Half off sale, you guys. Oh, it's so beautiful, very rich looking, and you know that kind of print, that floral motif, the vines, you know, the fleur-de-lis, that doesn't go out of style. So it's classic, and you spent $19.95. It's amazing. Still available for you, everybody. Oh my gosh, what a deal. 13 pieces of 100% cotton. Big customer pick. I believe it's 4.4 stars on hsn.com.
Wow.
It's a cotton towel set where you get 13 pieces for $49.95. So $3.84. No mall in the world, no store anywhere will charge you $3.84 for a Turkish cotton towel.
Okay, that's bananas.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's insane.
Paul, do we still have both colors? So the final $150 in the garnet, and then in the yellow, the final $350. Those are the final 2 colors. We really got something for everyone. If you love rich, juicy color, pick the garnet. Or if you like just that sunshine, that gold in your bathroom, pick the yellow. Easy. 512860 is your item number. And then we have an initial pillow also available for you. These are so cute. This is from Clever Carriage. Head coachman Kim Isaacson brings us these wonderful, one-of-a-kind, very special pieces. And this is done in hook embroidery. If you've ever done hooking, any hook embroidery, you know how complicated it is. And so it's very hard to go ahead and get something like this and pay this price. This is $29.95 on clearance, over 50% off savings. And good news is we have all letters. That looks so rich. Like any of the high-end catalogs, I mean, that's the type of thing you see for $29.95.
You can get your whole name for that price.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay, so that's available. 492087 is your item number, and that always looks so elevated and so well appointed in any type of style you have at home, so make sure you ask about that. And here it is. Ta-da! We're ending the hour with that majestic 9-piece comforter set done with all that beautiful crewel embroidering. We've taken $100 off. This was a $200 embroidered comforter set. Save $100 today. It will never be at this price again. Free shipping and handling, and you're getting 9 pieces. Final 800. Actually, final 795.
Fantastic.
That's all we have.
That
and
is
2
it.
colors. The chambray linen you're seeing on the bed, and we also have the natural. Tell me about this. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Okay, talk about crewel as we were doing with the sheets a little bit ago. Look at the amount of crewel embroidery on this phenomenal comforter. And I want to fold this up just a bit because the center part of this comforter, we'll just fold that back, is a true workmanship and a true piece of art. So right in the center is this gorgeous square of crewel. They'll take one piece of ribbon, and they make this scroll design, this beautiful piece of artwork, and when it ends, they start back up and start again. This is all three-dimensional, hand-applied. It has the look, the comforter and the pillows of Dupioni silk, that wonderful nubby raw silk that we love, has that sheen to it. However, you could never dream of washing and drying a Dupioni silk comforter. This is machine wash and dry, even with all of this crewel. So everything that you're looking at, every single thing on the bed is included. You'll receive the comforter, 2 Euro shams, 2 standard shams, 3 pillow shams, and you just have to decide which color that you like. That's right.
And by the way, in the sizes, any size you choose today, same price, same $100 off. We've got it in the full, the queen, the king, and the California king. And Paul, you were saying, producer Paul, you were saying the Cal King, single digits. So single digits available at this $100 off price. And that's the thing. You know, you don't see this often. You know, you see embellished sheet sets, you see embellished comforter sets. You don't see that crewel embroidery often, so it's so very special. It does feel and look like Dupioni silk, but you don't have to worry about it. This is not just saved for special occasions.
That would be a worry about.
Yes.
Ooh, if this were all silk, it has the look of that Dupioni silk. It looks rich and stately. It looks elegant. It looks very Highgate Manor, and it also does come with the bed skirt, which I didn't mention, but it sure does. Now, these are the Euro shams. Those are those big, wonderful square pillows that we use in the back to kind of prop ourselves up at night, and this is all done in that diamond quilting. So again, you have that extra workmanship, that touch of elegance to the Euro shams, 2-inch flange with that knife cut edge on the back, and then we're going to go to the standard pillow sham. You'll receive 2 of these as well, and of course these are
that's magnificent.
They go right back to the comforter. Isn't that fantastic?
Look at that.
Look
and
at
you
all
know,
that crewel.
it's still simple. It's this simple beauty, this quiet grandeur. You know what I mean? It's
quiet grandeur. That's beautiful.
Yes. It's not loud. It's still so beautiful. You want to reach out and touch it, you know, but it's not loud, and it's just spectacular. And I hope you treat yourself today. $100 off. When you get it home, you're going to say, oh my goodness, this looks like it should be in a museum somewhere in Europe or Italy or Venice, right? I mean, it's just magnificent. Any color you choose today is spectacular. So you can choose that linen, which is, as Tanya had mentioned before, almost like a driftwood color, or you can go ahead and choose that beautiful chambray blue. There is not a bad choice here, but the only mistake you'd make is not taking advantage of the $100 off, because this was $199 and it was worth every penny.
You know, if you love crewel and you love embroidery and you are right now just drooling looking at this thinking, I must have it. As you mentioned, with that 50% off, and I know this was a beautiful, really popular at that full price, it's something that you could take advantage of. You know, this to me lends itself, this color, to kind of the springs and the summers, because it just says cool and icy. And then you could switch it out in the fall and the winter and go more to that natural color. So if you're deciding, I don't know, I mean, if it's within that, within your budget, you could take advantage of both colors, because they have 2 total different looks to them. They really, really do 2 total different feels. Depends on how you decorate your home. But if you have a very neutral bedroom and maybe your walls are a nice neutral color, then this could be something that you could easily switch and change out a little bit.
And if you can come really close to see the detail, you would be mesmerized. I mean, you can almost, with your finger, go ahead and trace this beautiful pattern. And it does look like icing on a beautiful confection in a bakery, like a beautiful wedding cake. It is just magnificent. It is not scratchy. In fact, the material they used, or the ribbon they used, is almost like a satin ribbon as well. It is just magnificent. And that $100 off, you know, at the $199, I'd see it and I'd say, oh my gosh, yes.
For 9 pieces.
But it's magnificent.
Right.
Under $100. Under $100 for 9 pieces. Remember, you get the comforter, the 2 shams, the 2 Euro shams, the bed skirt, the 3 decorative pillows. You're getting the 9-piece ensemble, everything you need in one single set to transform a room. More affordable than a couple buckets of paint, and certainly quicker to get the job done.
And you don't have to paint.
I know.
I just bought paint. Now, I had no idea that paint could be up to $50 a gallon. What do I know? I don't know. I haven't done a lot of painting in a while, but it sure can. Then when I got the paint home, I had to paint the house. So it's like, well, that's no fun. So yeah, I mean, and then, so this can transform that bedroom and transform your home a lot more affordably and a lot easier than having to repaint the entire bedroom. Just change the look of your bed and change it out.
By the way, remember, if you picked up the window set, that was half off as well. So imagine walking into this room and all you see is this grandeur and this beauty and that crewel embroidery that you never see anywhere else. And if you do see it, you're paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars for it. Finish it off with the window set as well. It's like, you know, we always say the bed skirt is like adding shoes to the bed. Yeah. Well, you know, this is like adding earrings to your bedroom.
A precious little pillbox hat or something.
And it's half off. And remember, you get the valance, the 2 panels, and the 2 tie backs. But unbelievable deal today. By the way, this beautiful chambray blue is outselling that taupe color or that beige color. Okay. So if the blue is your choice, remember, we have all sizes, the full, the queen, the king, and the California king. California king getting very limited right now. About 200 of you in the ordering process is trying to get in on this, but $100 off. We don't always do the $100 off. That is a big markdown today.
That's a lot off.
That's a lot off.
You get more off than you're paying. So then when you think about it like that, they've taken more off than you're actually paying. That is huge. And if you did love the sheet set, the cool sheet set that we were showing a little bit earlier, about 15 minutes ago or so.
Here,
remember, they're a direct match.
Imagine with the white.
Okay.
Look at that.
The white is going to be phenomenal with both colors, whether you're going with the natural or with the chambray. Isn't that gorgeous?
And there's your chambray if you want to go ahead and do that.
What I'm going to do here is I'm going to drape.
Or the icy blue. Look at the icy blue.
That natural color. Look at that.
I know.
Isn't that pretty? I mean, if you love direct matches, and I love things that coordinate together, if you're looking to put together an unbelievable guest room for your guest, or you're redoing your bedroom as you should to take care of your own room, your own sanctuary. Yeah. They're to the T, they match to the T, they were made all together, they were designed to go together. Now's the opportunity to take advantage of this, and it's just absolute perfection. So in this particular set, you're getting all 9 pieces for the bedding, and then of course we do have the sheets that go and make a direct match right back.
I know, and you know, we're heading into Labor Day early, obviously, you know, with our Labor Day sales and beautiful clearance prices, you know, and I think it's so great because, you know, we work so hard for our money and we still want beautiful things. We don't want to break the bank for it. So Labor Day celebrates the American worker. This is a way to celebrate and take care of your pocketbook as well, because you're getting something that any other place in the world, any boutique, any special store, you'd be paying so much money for. Well, we've taken $100 off for something that's really special that your friends don't have, that you're not going to walk into any department store and find. And we're giving you this wonderful opportunity to try something out. It is such a transformative piece for your bedroom. You can walk in a room and imagine, close your eyes and imagine your room right now if it was outfitted in something so beautiful like this. And as I had mentioned before, it's not loud, it's not garish, it's not costume, it's just this quiet, serene beauty. It's just like when, you know, I make Liam's birthday cakes every year. He's getting a little more picky now that he's getting older. It's not as easy. But, you know, just the way it feels when you're decorating a beautiful cookie or a beautiful cake or a cupcake where you have that peace and you're just enjoying what you do. Same thing with this crewel. There's this quiet beauty to it. It is just magnificent, Tanya. And look at now the bed in the other color. Isn't this gorgeous? gorgeous.
It doesn't have a completely different look.
It's almost like a champagne-y
I could have a glass
right?
of champagne in here. Absolutely.
Beautiful.
It's almost bubbly and sparkly. It's just so pretty. Looks totally different, doesn't it?
Yep.
Same thing, just a different color, but it has a complete, it's almost, the other one's nice and cool. You know, it looks like it would just feels good to the touch. This one has that warmer feeling to it. We're calling this the natural. It does lend itself to kind of a glass of champagne against candlelight color and the look of Dupioni silk. So there's a certain sheen to it. And I wanted to mention on the reverse side, the side that you're going to be pulling up against your face and your skin, that is all done in microfiber. So it's ultra soft and ultra comfy. So when you get in bed at night and you pull this up, it feels so good. The loft on this is just right. Spring, summer, feels good. Fall, winter, layer it with a blanket. So, or you can even in the warm summer months just roll it down, but it's that perfect loft. Turn the air conditioner down, get into bed, feels so good. Again, miles and miles, at least yards and yards of ribbon to make up that crewel design and the crewel embroidery that's all three-dimensional. It is everywhere on this ensemble, and of course right in the center. This is your true piece of art right in the center of the comforter.
Like a beautiful ornate tile, like a hand-painted tile in the center. And then you've got it all on those beautiful edges there. It is a full set. 2 Euro shams, 2 shams, 3 decorative pillows, the comforter, the bed skirt, all of it included, and I did have to look at the label because I thought it was Dupioni silk. So I mean, please,
when I said wash it, you gave me a look like, girl, are you sure about that?
Well, that's when you see the host look down at the card casually. You know, I was like,
see if she needs to correct me or not.
I would never correct you, but I'd correct you off camera. I'd be like, no.
But it's a go. You can wash this. You can wash it.
I can't believe that.
I know.
That's crazy. Because you would think this is so delicate, like you wouldn't. Yeah.
Yes.
If you can fit it in your washing machine, you can wash it.
Well, that's right. You obviously have to have a big old washing machine, but if it fits, just wash away. And this would have been back in the day, or if it was Dupioni silk, just simply for guest room only. And even when the guests come, then you take it off. You know, it's just for show when the door is open. But this one is one to be used. And if you love Dupioni silk like I do, that raw, nubby silk that has that little sheen to it and that extra touch of elegance, this has the look of that. You're going to love it, plus so much more with the yards and yards of crewel embroidery. Frames at the bottom, has the knife cut edging. The detail work in this is phenomenal. It even has the little bit of stitching here and there within the comforter so that when you do launder this, all the fill is going to stay in place. So everything.
And you know what's nice too, Tanya, is that, you know, Highgate Matter never ceases to amaze me. I mean, you know, everything they do. When did you last see crewel embroidery on anything? I mean, it's so hard. It's like a dying art form.
It is.
So for them to scour the world and find us, our wonderful buyers, they do such a good job. For them to find this beautiful work of art and bring it, it's so different from everything else Highgate Matter.
It is so different. I was
still
so excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when I first saw this, and I thought, what is the name of that embroidery? I've seen it before, but it's been a while because you don't see it that often because it is so difficult to do. And then I kind of learned a little bit more about crewel, and I just kind of, the fact that it has been around for centuries.
It sounds like cruel, but the only cruel it was cruel to your pocketbook because it used to be so expensive. Right. Here, and only here at HSN, do you find these details on crewel embroidery done like this for under $100. You just don't, and I like that. Don't. Think of Jewel.
That's what I thought.
I like that.
Is that right? But it's crewel like jewels. So yes, it's like jewels on the bed. That's kind of how I think of it. Or crewel like the jewel of a crown, because this is very majestic, and this is something that you know, Leslie was mentioning that you would find in estates, like in France, or if you have ever traveled abroad or ever opened a beautiful book that just shows you, you know, all of
those
past
coffee
gone
table
by,
books.
those
Yes.
great coffee table books. And I say, you know, past things gone by because you don't see it anymore. We've gotten to the point now where, gosh, if it's too hard to do, I'm not going to do it, or it's too expensive to do. But Highgate Manor has figured out a way to give you that old worldly style, that stately look, the nobility, the elegance, but it doesn't hurt your purse.
Well
you know, we
said.
can. It's something for everyone. We can all enjoy a piece of crewel embroidery in our home and Highgate Manor in our home.
I wish we weren't running out of time, but we've got the final minute left. About 600 of these sets available. That chambray blue is going to be the first to go. Two very distinct looks. If you choose the chambray blue, it's very icy, very cooling, very soothing on the eyes. If you choose the natural, which is this gorgeous kind of, we say a champagne color, it's very warm, it's very inviting, it's very, you know, it's just two
Totally
completely different looks, but still that unbelievable grandeur, and $100 off. $100 off for the final quantities,
More off than you
9
pay.
pieces. Yeah.
Love it.
Tanya's back at 3 p.m. today, everybody, so it's always lovely to see you and listen to you, my friend. Cal King, I'm sorry, Paul, repeat. Oh, so Cal King now sold out in both colors. Thank you for your calls on that. But what an amazing hour. Lots of variety and great pricing, of course. Of course, you can also go to hsn.com. If you missed anything, we've also always got those hot items that you can search on our website. Many items, whether maybe you're not even shopping bedding today. We've got such wonderful products for you. Make sure you go to hsn.com, shop hot items or type hot items to see what's cooking today. Of course, Beauty Bioscience is a perfect example with that Retinosin 45 system where it's retinols and your vitamin A's with less of the side effects that people usually experience. So make sure you check that out. If you've never been able to use retinols, ask about Beauty Bioscience. We're gonna take a quick little moment, coming to kitchen now in just a moment.
Touch kept me high. I know it's time for us. Let's take it to the top again. It's got me feeling like a fire inside. Yeah, all I really wanna do. Come on, we're moving on. And we're gonna be the best again.
There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay.